Okay, welcome back to the 2023 Algebra 2 Final Exam Review. In this video, we're going to cover Section 7, where we simplify sums and differences of polynomials. So let's just jump right into it. With number 73, we have 3r squared plus 3r plus 8r cubed added with 2 plus 4r squared minus 5r. So we're adding two polynomials together. We have one polynomial here in parentheses and another here. And we know we're adding them because they are separated by this plus sign here. So the nice thing is that when we're adding polynomials, we don't have to have the parentheses really. We can just drop the parentheses. And they also don't need to be in standard form. So really, we can just rewrite this exactly as we see it, just without the parentheses. 3r squared plus 3r plus 8r cubed plus 2 plus 4r squared minus 5r. So the only difference between this and this is that this one doesn't have the parentheses, but everything else is the same. And now all we need to do is combine like terms. So ideally we want to write everything that we can in standard form, and so this would be a good exercise to do that, though it's not technically wrong if it's not in standard form. But doing that, we search for our variable with the highest power, or the highest exponent. So we see that we have 8r cubed here. So 8r cubed. No other r cubed terms, so we have r squared and an r squared here. So 3 plus 4 is 7r squared. In fact, something I'll do is I'll cross these out so we know that we have already written those. Then we have 3r minus 5r. So this is not plus, this is going to be a minus 2r. And then we have this plus 2. And there we go. And this is our final answer. Let's look at the next one. We have 74. And with 74, we have 6 minus 4a plus 8a cubed added with 1 minus 2a cubed plus 2a. So again, we don't actually need these parentheses because we're adding polynomials together. And so we have 6 minus 4a plus 8a cubed plus 1 minus 2a cubed plus 2a. And if we wanted to write this in standard form, we start with the highest power of a that we have. We have an a cubed here and an a cubed here. So we have 8 minus 2, which is 6a cubed. And marking those off, now let's look for a squareds, and we don't have any, so that's okay. Let's look for our next highest power. We have minus 4a plus 2a. This is going to be minus 2a. And then we have 6 plus 1, so plus 7. And so this is our final answer. Let's look at number 75. So for number 75, we have 2n plus 3n cubed minus 7n to the fourth. And we're adding this with 8n cubed plus 2n to the fourth plus 8n. Parentheses are not necessary, so we have 2n plus 3n cubed minus 7n to the fourth plus 8n cubed plus 2n to the fourth plus 8n. And now starting with the highest power of n we have, let's see, we have to the fourth here and to the fourth here, so we have negative 7 plus 2, so that's going to be negative 5n to the fourth. We search for n cubes. We have 3 right here and we have 8 here. So 3 plus 8 is 11n cubed. We search for n squareds, and we don't have any. In fact, all we have is 2n and 8n left, so those combine as 10n. And so this is our final answer. Let's look at number 76. So 76, we have 7x squared plus 6 minus 2x to the fourth. Add this with 2 minus 5x squared plus 7x to the fourth. We drop the parentheses and we just have 7x squared plus 6 minus 2x to the fourth plus 2 minus 5x squared plus 7x to the fourth. So we search for our highest power of x. We have a negative 2x to the fourth and a plus 7x to the fourth. So negative 2 plus 7 is 5. So we have 5x to the fourth. We don't have any x cubes, and that's okay. We have 7x squared minus 5x squared, so this is plus 2x squared. We don't have any x terms, and then we have 6 and plus 2, so this is 8. And so this is our final answer. Let's move on to number 77. Number 77. I'll make sure I'm keeping track of these. So for number 77, we have 3n to the fourth minus 5n cubed plus 6n added with 2n squared minus 2n plus 3n to the fourth. The parentheses aren't necessary because we're adding polynomials. So we have 3n to the fourth minus 5n cubed plus 6n plus 2n squared minus 2n plus 3n to the fourth. And now we search for our highest powers of n. We have a 3n to the fourth here, and we have a 3n to the fourth here. So adding those together, we have 6n to the fourth, crossing them out. Search for cubed terms. We only have one here, so we have minus 5n cubed. Squared terms, we have one here, so we have 2n squared. Linear terms, we have 8n and minus 2n, and so that is plus 4n. And so this is our final answer. Let's look at number 78. So we have 8a to the fourth plus 1 minus 4a squared added with 5a squared plus 2 plus 2a to the fourth. So parentheses aren't necessary. 8a to the fourth plus 1 minus 4a squared plus 5a squared plus 2 plus 2a to the fourth. Search for our highest powers of a. We have an a to the fourth here and an a to the fourth here. So 8 plus 2 is 10. 10a to the fourth. Cross those out. Do we have any a cubed terms? No, we don't. So we go on to the a squareds. We have minus 4a squared plus 5a squared. So negative 4 plus 5 is 1. We don't need to write a 1 there, so it's just plus a squared. And now we have no linear terms. And now we have just 1 and plus 2. So we have plus 3. And so this is our final answer. So that was all of our adding ones, but now we have subtraction. And so this is slightly different, but it's still easy, I promise. So first let's write out our problem. We have 2 minus 2x plus 6x squared minus 4 plus 7x to the fourth plus 6x. So anytime we are subtracting polynomials, effectively what we're doing is we're distributing a negative 1 right here. So if I write that for a second, I won't do this for everyone, but we can keep this first polynomial the same. So we have 2 minus 2x plus 6x squared. But when we're subtracting, it's like we're distributing a negative 1 with all of this. And what that negative 1 does is it flips the signs on all the stuff inside the parentheses over here. So this negative 1 times 4 is negative 4. This negative 1 times 7x to the fourth is negative 7x to the fourth. And this negative 1 times 6x is negative 6x. So this over here stayed the same as it was in the parentheses. But over here, all the signs flipped. So notice we had implicitly a plus right here, a plus, and now it's a minus, minus, and minus. So when we have to be careful when we're trying to take polynomials out of parentheses here, because the signs flip on the second one. But now we can add them like we have in the first 6 problems here. So let's search for our highest powers of x. Let's see, we only have one x to the fourth here. So that's going to be negative 7x to the fourth. Let's check for x cubes. We don't have any x cubes, and that's okay. X squared, so we have 6x squared, and it looks like that's it. So plus 6x squared. And let me cross those off too. Let's check for linear terms. We have negative 2x and minus 6x. That's going to combine as minus 8x. And then we have 2 minus 4. So that's going to be negative 2. And so this is our final answer. Let's look at number 80. For number 80, we have just 7a. So we have 7a plus 5a squared plus 8a to the fourth minus 5a squared plus 4a cubed plus 8a to the fourth. All right, and so like mentioned in the last problem, we can keep this first polynomial the same. So we have 7a plus 5a squared plus 8a to the fourth. But the second polynomial, we have to flip all the signs. So this is going to be minus 5a squared minus 4a cubed and minus 8a to the fourth. And now we can combine all of our like terms. So highest powers of a, we have an a to the fourth here and an a to the fourth there. However, notice this is 8 and then a negative 8. So they actually cancel out completely, and we don't have any a to the fourth terms. We search for a cubed, and we have this one right here, so we have a minus 4a cubed. We search for a squareds, and look at that, we have a 5a squared here, but minus 5a squared. They both cancel. And so the only other term we have left is plus 7a. And so this is our final answer. Let's look at now number 81. So for number 81, we have 6 plus 4m cubed plus 5m to the fourth minus 6m cubed minus 8 plus 8m to the fourth. So we keep our polynomial, our first polynomial, the same. We have 6 plus 4m cubed plus 5m to the fourth. And we flip the signs on everything in the second polynomial. This becomes a minus 6m cubed, a plus 8, and a minus 8m to the fourth. Highest powers of m we have, let's see, we have m to the fourth, we have 5 of those, and we're taking away 8 of them over here. So this becomes negative 3 m to the fourth. So cross those out. Let's look for m cubes. We have 4 of them here, and we're taking away 6 over here. So 4 minus 6 is negative 2 m cubed. We don't have any m squareds or m's. All we have left is 6 and 8. Combining those together, we have 14. And so this is our final answer. For number 82, we have 4r cubed minus 4r minus 5. And we're subtracting 2r plus 6r cubed minus 1. So we keep our first polynomial the same. We have 4r cubed minus 4r minus 5. And we flip the signs on the second one. So we get minus 2r minus 6r cubed plus 1. And combining like terms, highest power of r, we have r cubed and r cubed over here. So 4 minus 6 is negative 2. Negative 2r cubed. Cross those out. We don't have any r squareds, but we do have r. We have minus 4r minus 2r. So negative 4 minus 2 is negative 6r. And lastly, we have negative 5 plus 1 is going to be negative 4. And so this is our final answer. We have 2 more. For number 83, we have 6p minus 7 plus 2p to the fourth. Subtracting 4p plus 3p to the fourth plus 3. So, keeping our first polynomial the same, we have 6p minus 7 plus 2p to the fourth. In flipping the signs on the second one, we get minus 4p minus 3p to the fourth minus 3. Highest power of p we have is p to the fourth here and a p to the fourth here. So we have 2 minus 3. It's negative 1, but don't need to write the 1, so it's just minus 4p to the fourth. Cross those out. We don't have any p cubes. We have no p squareds either. So we have 6p minus 4p. So 6 minus 4 is 2, so plus 2p. And then we have negative 7 minus 3, which is negative 10. And so this is our final answer. And for the last one, we have 84. So we have 7r minus 2r squared plus 6, subtracting 5r minus 6 plus 6r squared. Keep our first polynomial the same. We have 7r minus 2r squared plus 6. And flipping the signs on the second one, we have minus 5r plus 6 minus 6r squared. Highest power of r we have is r squared. So we have minus 2r minus 6r squared. Negative 2 minus 6 is negative 8. Negative r squared. Let's see, we have 7r minus 5r, which is 2r. And then we have 6 plus 6, which is 12. And so this is our final answer. And that concludes section 7. So yeah, that's it for this one. So thank you for watching.